I'm Van.
I'm Sori.
That's...
we had a situation. Let's not move yet. So remember we had that dog that would like pee all over our apartment? Well, the apartment was smelling so disgusting. We could no longer handle it anymore. So we had the carpet cleaners come in and clean it. I don't know if it had anything to do with that, but Salty and Lavi are no longer working. Both of them. We still have Chip. So we are introducing you to a new buddy of ours. This guy is called Harry. Look at him. Isn't he so cool? He's so fun to touch too.
That's Harry.
Seriously.
So,
I feel like I could just get obsessed with just touching this. The kids kept asking me if they could touch him. You know what happened? Literally, I went to the pawn shop today because I was trying to see if I could find a cheap floor lamp for the kids' room. And when I went in there, like, I walked by this, I'm like, what is that? And like, when he's like turned off, you can't see the light, so it's just like a bunch of gray hairs coming out of his head. I'm like, what is that? And the guy was like, it's a lamp, I guess. And so I had him plug it in, and I was like immediately in love with him. And then we came back and everything was broken. I was like, what are the chances of that happening?
It's like out of a law. What can you do?
So, unless if something wild happens and all of a sudden they light back up again, I don't think that we will auction them off. Unless somebody wants to see, maybe the light bulb's blown or something. I don't know. We're not tech savvy.
I'm having a very, you know.
What?
Sparky, we kind of knew.
Yeah.
He was fading out, and so I was able to kind of make my peace.
Yep.
I'm not.
But what happened here wasn't right.
I'm not particularly thrilled about Salty.
Well, and we transitioned.
Salty, we had Salty since the Tool breakdown, the Lateralis breakdown.
Yeah, I got Salty and Chip at the same time. Salty and Sparky at the same time.
Chip we got from Germ. What's good, Germ?
What's up? Yeah.
So we gotta think about maybe reinstating these guys, trying to fix them.
Yeah, well, we can try to. I think maybe a Salty to me looked like a blown light bulb.
Yeah.
Because the light bulb looked a little dark, but.
ACDC. This is another one of those, like, classic...
Oh,
I don't know if they're metal. I don't know. But this is like a classic band.
Yeah.
That, when
I've
we
heard
did
the name
Motorhead...
tons of times.
When we did Motorhead, people were saying, you gotta listen to AC/DC. I don't know anything about them. I had this friend named Casey in the 5th grade in Florida.
Yeah.
And he had this Angel's Cousin, Devil's Child. That's what AC/DC means.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think that that's really what it means.
That's weird.
Yeah, but Casey Kraft was his name, actually. What's up, Casey? 5th grade. He was one of those kids. But, yeah, so Thunderstruck, everybody was, you know...
I feel like I've heard my aunt say...
During the Slipknot thing, the live Slipknot show, people were like, oh, you gotta watch AC/DC Thunderstruck live. Yeah.
So I'm curious. I want to hear these guys. I actually get the most excited when it's a super old band.
Yeah, these guys are. I'm pretty sure they're old.
That, like, you know.
Pretty sure they're like an '80s band. Like, let me check.
Like, I had heard of Metallica.
Oh, this was '90s, so 1990, right on the border. All right, let's do it. Thunderstruck. So, what is this?
Oh, and this is the live version. Sometimes these get blocked. So if there's no sound or no picture, or no sound and no picture, it's because it got blocked.
Yeah.
So
there's that.
Yep. Ready?
All right, let's do it. Go!
Yo, we're rocking the shorts again.
The shorts, man.
Look at all those people.
Golly.
Ooh. Oh man, that Willy Wonka looking dude was interesting.
Which one? The guitarist?
The one with the shorts.
I told you there's a band that the guy has shorts, so it was that one.
Yeah, there it was. And that was a suit and like a suit jacket and a tie.
And shorts.
What the fuck is this again? Maybe it's a thing.
I don't know.
Didn't his hair kind of look like Willy Wonka's hair?
It worked for that guy though.
Well, it looked more like it was part of that weird look.
Well, they didn't seem to be like rock stars to me.
Yeah, what were
But
they?
they were absolutely rock stars.
They're wicked good. I really like them, and that crowd was huge.
It was a monster crowd, and they were like that to me. I would love to be at a show like that
It's
with
not
like
heavy.
100,000 people.
Yeah.
No, but it's fun.
No, I'm saying not heavy as in like spiritual, like
Yeah.
you know how like
yeah,
the dark and the
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. It was like
We're
I
just
don't know.
gonna have fun. We're
Yeah.
gonna play these scales and
Yeah,
we're just gonna have
I liked
fun.
it. I really liked it.
We're just gonna la 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 la. I've heard this song on Guitar Hero.
Oh really?
Yeah. But I didn't know that it was these
You know
guys.
what's weird? I think I
But
remember
it's-
seeing that on Guitar Hero. I didn't play. I just saw other people playing.
Why did you think it was like from the devil? Guitar Hero?
No, honey, you know how I am. Stuff doesn't interest me. There are a few things that interest me.
Yeah, Fortnite.
But, you know,
For sure. Yeah,
one of
I
them
know.
being cleaning. I
I
like
know.
cleanliness.
Yeah, you do. That's for sure.
It's close to godliness.
Yeah.
That's
It's
really
in
not in the Bible.
It's not in the Bible at
But
all.
it sounds like it is, and people say it all the time. It's really not. But God brought order to the world, so.
Yeah, I'm not sure really what the hell. I think Thunderstruck, I guess, is just a catch-all phrase that you can use given what circumstances you're in.
Yeah.
So I was caught in the middle of a railroad track. Thunder. I looked around and I knew there was no turning back.
Thunder.
Thunder. My mind raced and I thought, what could I do? Thunder.
Yeah.
And I knew there was no help. No help from you. Thunder. Sound of drums beating in my heart. The thunder of guns tore me apart.
He got hit?
You've been thunderstruck. So, if you're in a situation like that, you're by yourself, your boys aren't with you, the dude that you're with is soft, he won't fight, you're gonna get hit by guns, you're thunderstruck.
Well, I thought we were just talking about a train.
Huh? The thunder of guns.
Yeah, I know, but in the middle of a railroad track.
Sound of the drums beating in my heart,
Oh,
the
okay,
thunder
so
of guns.
the whole thing happened on the railroad tracks.
Right.
Oh, I thought he got hit by the railroad. I thought he got hit by the train.
Maybe he's getting hit by the train. Went down the highway, broke the limit, we hit the town, we went through to Texas. Yeah, Texas, and we had some fun. We met some girls, some dancers who gave a good time, broke all the rules, played all the fools. Yeah, they blew our mind. I was shaking at the knees. What?
What are these lyrics?
Yeah, the ladies. It's just situations in life. So
Yeah, I
Thunderstruck
know.
can be bad.
But like, there's
in
no.
this situation, Thunderstruck is good.
Is there any rhyming at all?
Well,
They're
what do
just
you
saying
mean?
what they want to say. Well, I just have never seen this style before.
Oh, rules, fools,
We
time.
went down the highway, broke the limit, we hit the town, we went through Texas, Texas, and we had fun. We met some girls, some dancers. This doesn't sound like...
Who gave a good time, broke
Yeah.
all the rules, played to the fools, blew our minds.
Okay,
There's
so
some structure there.
one rhyme.
Shaking at the knees, could I come again, please? You ladies were too kind, which rhymes with mind and time.
Uh-huh.
So there's some,
Uh-huh.
and I think this is probably a double entendre, probably, that they blew our minds, the girls.
Second line in on the free chorus, too.
Huh? What do you
The
mean?
second line. Okay, wait, what do you think it means? Oh, because that's... Okay. What do you think it means by blew our minds?
I'm saying it's a double entendre. Obvious.
what?
I'm not gonna go into
Okay,
the
so then why are you
discussion.
acting so weird when I say, what about line number 2 on the pre-chorus? Could I come again,
I don't
please?
know what you're talking about.
Could I come again, please? You think that's
well,
a double?
Well, yeah, that's probably another double entendre, whatever you want to call
okay.
it. So I mean, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some rhyme. So in that situation, being thunderstruck is good. The first one, being
I see.
thunderstruck, is bad.
Bad,
So
yeah.
it's just life. You can
Yeah.
use thunderstruck for, it's like shalom or aloha. Sometimes
Right.
it's hello. Sometimes it's goodbye, depending on the situation.
Right.
So it's
Context clues.
thunder.
I had fun with it, and I enjoyed watching the crowd and the band and the guy's knees.
But I enjoy when a group understands who they are.
Yeah, and he had a very unique voice
And
too.
Yeah. Well, him and
Yeah.
we've just been introduced to a couple people. There's Lemmy, the
Yeah.
guy from Motorhead, and he has a very like grimy, raspy voice.
Yeah.
It's like, Lemmy sounds to me like, look, motherfucker, I'm rock and roll. Like he sounds like a badass, just rock
Yeah.
and roller, and this guy is like Bruce Springsteen, but more grimy, more like the rock and roll version of Bruce Springsteen, So it's just really, Metallica can fill a stage like that. Metallica in the 80s could have pulled that shit off, filled the.
I've literally never seen a crowd like that.
And I don't know if it was only for them or they were on a festival. Sometimes you'll have rock festivals, you know what I mean, that have these types of situations, but it's like.
Yeah, but the crowd was very motivated
huge.
By them, like they came for them.
Yeah.
So I was like.
Well, the thing is, if we were at that show, we would have been like, because it's fun, you know.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it.
It is an interesting concept, though, like to use the same word for a bad situation or a good situation.
Yeah. Well.
A lot
of other words like that, don't we?
Yeah, I think.
Fuck.
Right. Very versatile.
Very, very versatile word.
Noun, verb, adjective. It can be all, yeah, it's true.
And it can mean it just depends on context and how you say it. Oh, I was gonna act out some, but I'm like, nah.
What the hell is wrong with you? Okay.
Oh, that would have been great for entertainment, but we gotta draw the line somewhere.
No, it wouldn't have been great for entertainment. You're gonna get all the fucking bottom dwellers in the comment section now. Very good. Very good, sorry.
That's actually I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, but what do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? They're gonna timestamp that shit and everything. Guaranteed.
I haven't been to the comment section in quite some time.
Shit, look at this. Angus Young and Malcolm Young.
Oh, brothers
they're brothers. No shit.
That's cool.
Yeah. Gojira has some brothers in it.
Yeah.
And there's another band with brothers in it. There's a couple bands where they're brothers.
That's cool. Yeah, I guess as a
badass.
parent, you must be happy, proud of that.
Well.
You raised them so they stuck together.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, looks like these boys are tearing up the city. Looks like these boys are having quite some time.
Boys, chill.
Yeah, it's you can just tell, but it's so interesting to me. I'm like, these guys. I'm assuming they're English or British or something, but they don't look like the type of, like, if you took like 4 or 5 guys and said, okay, these guys are gonna get an audience of like 90,000.
No.
Fuck out of here.
No.
But they do.
Yeah.
It's a very crazy thing to me about music. The power that music. Yeah. It's the same thing with our channel. Like, it's like, we have all these people from all walks of life all over the world but it's music. It's the power of music. It's insane.
The range of people is very interesting.
Yeah. You wonder, like, sometimes it's cool, like, to have, because I love getting heavy and deep philosophical shit. And sometimes it's just like, man, let's just have fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
It's like, dun, dun. And I really think it's cool because to be able to have a song that says, hey, something's bad, something's good, Thunderstruck, jump around, get it out of your system, you're all right. I like the song.
Oh, I did too.
They're badass performers too.
Yes.
Like for the lane that they're in and shit.
Yeah.
Like, the guy with the shorts doing the little, I don't know what he was doing, the little...
With his legs!
Little weird thing across the stage.
I know.
Like...
That's why I called him Willy Wonka.
You're not trying to be that serious, like...
But he probably liked doing it, so he's gonna do it.
Yeah, you're not trying to be like, Like, I can't imagine playing a song like that and, like, trying to be, like, Carrie King and shit, just like, ah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you give the song?
I don't know necessarily if it's a 10, but it's pretty close.
See, they started this record with this song.
With this one, yeah.
Can you imagine?
No.
That's a good opening song.
I know.
You want to have like a good strong, like Korn had some pretty good ones. Blind. It's On. Like they had some really, really good ones. I think Twist was the first one that started Life is Peachy. I forgot. Yeah. Good, strong, solid song. What do you give it?
I'm not sure. Like,
What
I
do you-
feel like it's a.
It's between
I feel
what
like it's
and
like
what?
a 9.7 and a 10. I feel like it's a classic, and I feel like it should get a 10.
I'm pretty sure this has to be a classic song. It has to be.
It just has that feel to it. And
Has
look
to
at how many people the crowd loved them, you know?
You're gonna give it a 10 just because it's a classic.
No, I really enjoyed it too. You know, but
Would you have enjoyed it as much if you didn't see them live? See, I don't think so.
that's a tough one.
There's some bands that you just have to see live.
I know,
I'm not
yeah.
saying that it's not good, but it's like you could listen to, Pink Floyd live or on the record and know like these are some talented guys.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
I feel like you have to see this band live to get the real like here it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What are you giving it?
I'm having a tough time because the live show was so good.
I know, it was. They were so cute and old.
You're gonna get murdered.
Well,
Murdered.
they were. Like,
Murdered.
they weren't like all young and stuff. Like, they were older and they were still going for it. It was so cute. What are you giving it?
I'm gonna give this one a fuck it. It's a 10 for me.
10?
Thunderstruck.
What made you do it?
I think it's a 10.
What made you do a 10?
Well, here's the thing. It wasn't the most serious songs, but that
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
that shit was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then it's like they said, because I know that there's sometimes in a band like where you say this is gonna get the crowd. Really.
Yeah.
Like there's some songs where you're like, this is a stadium song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so it's like. To me, it's like this is gonna be a stadium song. This is gonna be a stadium banger. Like in the hood, we used to call it a tunnel banger because we had this club called the Tunnel. And
Oh, I see.
but like for audience participation, can you think of probably the only "We Will Rock You"? You know what I mean? Like
That one I heard of, yeah.
like we will, and then that simple beat or whatever. So you could tell, like, okay, and I think that's something that modern music is really missing. Mm-hmm. Where the artist is like, this is for when we go on tour.
Yeah.
Because now guys are doing shit on YouTube or whatever, and,
Well, yeah.
and they're not even in the studio, and they're not even with each other or
Yeah.
whatever. But like these guys are like, okay, we're gonna be in a big giant crowd, and people are gonna go.
Yeah.
So I think for that, it's like. It's a stadium record.
Yeah.
And they freaking pulled it off like nobody's business, man. So that's why I'm giving it a 10. Because when I think about, because I thought to myself, well, you wouldn't have done that if you didn't see the show. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, yeah, that's true. But then I said to myself, yeah, but they obviously built this song for a show, for a stadium. So if that's what they were trying to do, they freaking... Have you ever seen... Like I said, We Will Rock You, okay. But has there ever been another song like this, like in rock and roll, where it's like, obviously...
Yeah, yeah.
You know. So it's a 10 for me.
I guess it's a 10, but I don't know. It's not a strong 10, but it's a 10.
Well, if we create a subgenre... or a subcategory of, audience involvement song.
Mm-hmm. Well, I liked it.
You have this, and then you have "We Will Rock You."
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else? Mm-hmm. Like really? And it's a genuine question because I don't know. Maybe there's a whole bunch of them, but for me, it's this one. All right, what do you get? So 10?
Yeah.
10 for me. Very strong 10. Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.